Deep inside the hive, in a chamber draped in wax and silence, lies a secret so potent it can change destiny itself. It is not found in the flowers, nor in the sweetness of honey, but in a pale, shimmering cream, a living elixir that decides who will rule and who will serve. With just a taste, an ordinary larva can be transformed into a queen, stronger, larger, and destined to live years instead of weeks. This is not simply food. This is nature's alchemy. This is royal jelly, the most mysterious and powerful substance that bees have ever created. Today, we will journey into its secrets and uncover 12 fascinating truths about the queen's sacred feast. Number 1. The elixir that shapes a queen. Royal jelly is more than food. It is the very architect of destiny. Inside the hive, a single drop can determine whether a larva becomes a humble worker or a majestic queen. Fed this cream from her first breath, the chosen larva's body stretches, her abdomen swells, her reproductive organs awaken, and her life expectancy multiplies. She will grow into the only bee capable of laying thousands of eggs a day. Without royal jelly, there would be no queen, no future, no hive. Number 2. The power to rewrite biology. Worker bees and queen bees begin as identical in every way. Same egg, same DNA. But when royal jelly flows into the mouth of a young larva, it changes everything. It does not alter the genetic code itself, but it awakens hidden instructions buried deep within the DNA, genes that give her strength, fertility, and longevity beyond imagination. This is not just nutrition, it is nature's own genetic engineering, turning a common bee into a ruler of nations. Number 3. The most exclusive meal in the hive. For the first 3 days of life, all baby bees are treated like royalty, receiving royal jelly in abundance. But on the 4th day, the feeding stops for most, replaced by pollen and honey. Only a chosen few are allowed to continue drinking the precious substance, and they are destined to be queens. This exclusivity makes royal jelly one of the rarest and most highly valued foods on earth, treasured even more than gold in the silent buzzing economy of the hive. Number 4. richer than any honey. Honey is sweet sunlight stored in liquid form, a source of energy. But royal jelly is life itself. It is dense with proteins, vital amino acids, rare fatty acids, natural hormones, enzymes, and every vitamin of the B complex. It even contains unique compounds that science is still unable to fully name or replicate. If honey is fuel, then royal jelly is the divine blueprint for building a body, a mind, and a destiny. Number 5. A secret hidden in the hypopharyngeal glands. Royal jelly does not come from flowers. It is born inside the bees themselves. Young nurse bees between the age of 5 and 15 days old produce it from special organs in their heads called hypopharyngeal glands. These glands swell to their greatest size during the nurse bee's prime, pouring out this milky substance in an act of pure devotion. They will never taste it themselves. They exist only to give life to another. Number 6. A flavor like no other. Taste royal jelly once and you will never forget it. It is not the golden sweetness of honey, but a tangy, creamy, slightly bitter taste that almost shocks the tongue. Some describe it as sharp cheese mixed with honey, others as the taste of green almonds. It carries the flavor of concentrated life, strange, potent, and impossible to imitate. Number 7. The Queen's Eternal Feast. The queen bee does not eat like her subjects. From her first day as a larva until the last day of her reign, she dines only on royal jelly. This endless supply fuels her ability to lay up to 2,000 eggs every single day. A staggering act of creation. Without this diet, she would be no different from her workers. But with it, she becomes a living fountain of life, the beating heart of the hive. Number 8. A natural life extender. A summer worker bee lives for only 40 to 50 days. The queen, however, can live for up to 5 years, sometimes even longer. This difference is almost entirely due to royal jelly. It is the only known natural food in the animal kingdom capable of extending life to such an extreme. Proof that what we consume can rewrite not only how we live, but how long we live. Number 9. Nature's immunity booster. Inside royal jelly are compounds that fight bacteria, viruses, and fungi, keeping the queen safe from disease. It strengthens her immune system so completely that she can survive in the dark, crowded, humid environment of the hive for years without falling ill. For the queen, royal jelly is not only food, it is medicine, shield, and sword. Number 10. Desired by humans for centuries. Royal jelly has been treasured by human civilizations for thousands of years. In ancient Egypt, it was offered to pharaohs as a gift of vitality and long life. In China, it was reserved for emperors believed to restore youth and vigor. Even today, it is sought after for its potential health benefits, from boosting immunity to increasing energy. Though nothing matches the potency of the jelly fresh from the hive. Number 11. A food with unsolved mysteries. Science has identified dozens of unique proteins, enzymes, and fatty acids in royal jelly. Yet, there is still something elusive about it. Certain elements, like the royal actin protein, seem to have effect beyond what chemistry alone can explain. It remains partly an enigma, as if the bees keep some part of its secret locked away. Number 12. The sacred gift of the nurse bees. Above all, royal jelly is an act of love. Nurse bees created not for themselves, but for the next generation. They labor endlessly, never tasting its power, giving it freely to the larva that will one day rule over them. In this sacrifice lies one of nature's most moving truths, that greatness is often born from the devotion of the unseen. Some secrets of nature can be measured in numbers, weight, volume, chemical composition, but royal jelly cannot. It is more than the sum of its parts. It is a promise, a transformation, a story whispered in wax and winds. It reminds us that destiny is not always written in birth. Sometimes it is fed to you drop by drop until you grow into what you were meant to be. And perhaps somewhere in this ancient alchemy of the bees lies a lesson for us all, that the smallest act of care can create the greatest legacies.